What's up, guys? I'm LQ. This is the LQ Review here with my review of Frozen 2. But before I give my review, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I do a lot of reviews of movies, TV, some trailer reactions, and I just want to make sure that you're up to date on everything that I'm doing. All right, let's talk about Frozen 2. I found Frozen 2 to be completely delightful, to be honest with you. I took my daughter to see it on her birthday, so maybe that kind of contributed to the magic a little bit of the experience. But yeah, it was a completely delightful little movie. It was a lot darker than the first one. The darkness kind of threw me off a little bit at first, but then I got to thinking it's been what 5 6 years since the first one came out. The original fans have matured some, and the franchise has matured right along with it, and I think that's great. Um, the musical numbers, while there weren't any musical numbers that were quite as catchy as like "Let It Go" or Do You Want to Build a Snowman," there was some really good musical numbers in here. "Into the Unknown" is kind of the ballad of the season, but the one that I want to talk about is Kristoff's musical number, "Lost in the Woods." This musical number kind of made fun of 80s, 90s music videos, and it could have been completely hammy, it could have been completely dumb, but they pulled it off and it was hilarious. I was laughing like a lunatic through that whole song. Um, the animation, of course, is beautiful. I mean, it's a Disney movie, so we know the animation's going to be great, but I remember seeing the first Frozen and just thinking, wow, this animation is special. Especially during like the "Let It Go" sequence. The animation in this one blows the first one away. It's really beautiful animation, and especially during the sequences where Elsa's showing off her powers, it's just really beautiful stuff. Um, yeah, it was a delightful little movie, and I really enjoyed every second of it. To be honest with you, it's not. I mean, it's not something that I'm gonna like. I'm a 39-year-old dude. I'm not gonna plug it in when I'm on my own. But watching it with my daughter, I had a really good time with it. It was just mature enough that it had a bunch of like themes that kind of went over my daughter's head, as far as sacrifice, sacrificial love, things of that nature, and I was able to pick up on all of it, and it was really powerful stuff, to be completely honest with you. Um, it had a lot of really funny moments in it. Olaf was kind of the person that stole the show again, and Josh Gad, he's just completely into this character, and the Olaf character definitely works. But yeah, the conflict in the movie was pretty great. It involved Elsa, Anna, Kristoff, Sven, Olaf, traveling to an enchanted forest where they learn that especially the past involving Elsa and Anna's parents, everything wasn't as they thought it was, and they really uncover a lot of truths that they didn't know existed, especially considering their lineage, their family, their grandparents, things of that nature. So there's a little mystery involved in it, and there's it expands upon the mythology of the show. You start talking about like where the magic came from, how did Elsa get her powers. They definitely dive into all of that, and the resolution is something that I didn't expect to be so satisfying. I'm sure they're going to make a Frozen 3, but they don't have to at this point because it's ended in a really satisfying manner. Anna's storyline has ended pretty well, and Elsa's storyline ended unexpectedly. I did not expect her to end up where she ended up at the end of this movie, but it was all very satisfying and very um, it's not the way I would have done it, but this is better than the way I would have done it. So between Frozen, Frozen Fever, Olaf's Frozen Adventure, and now Frozen 2, it's just been a really solid story for kids, and for little girls especially. And I'm glad that I was able to experience the whole adventure with my daughter. And if this is it, then it was a good ride. And yeah, Frozen 2. Frozen 2 was a really good movie. I give it a solid A minus. not quite as memorable in terms of music as the first one, but it was a better movie than the first one. So, what did you think of Frozen 2? Let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to hear what you thought. And thanks for being here at the Oki Review, where we talk about all the geeky, nerdy stuff we love to talk about. And until next time, we'll see you later.
Every single day